the one remarkable mammal. Simply amazing. Let's now, for a moment, imagine we've journeyed back through time to a century long past. Greek mythology was filled with marvellous tales, not the least of which is that of Arion, a young poet who was cast forth into a deep sea and then rescued by dolphins. This legend firmly establishes just how long people have been enchanted by the dolphin. And if Arion were around today to show us what it was all about, we could only imagine his rescue would have looked a little something like this. While Mel may not be a Greek mythical hero, she is someone who loves to spend time in the water with her dolphin friends. While we're looking back into the past, let's reflect a little closer to home. Indigenous Australian history and its stories from the Dreamtime have long links to both the land and the sea. We know of stories recounting how dolphins would use their powerful tails to suck hard upon the surface of the water, drawing the fish into a tight corner, ready for the fishman's net, while at the same time, of course, satisfying their own hunger. Off the vast Australian coastline, hundreds of years into the past, dolphins were already sparking our imaginations with their beauty and their grace. In ancient times, we stood on the shoreline, captivated, watching dolphins swim and leap through the air. Our imaginations were fueled with wonder and desire to perhaps someday, somehow make contact. Well, for two lucky people in the audience, that day is here and now. I'm looking for two volunteers to come down and meet a dolphin. Yes, young lady in the pink, you jumped up rather quickly. And one more. Have we got, yes, young man here in the hoodie. Come on, feel like? Very smooth. Very smooth? Yep, that's a pretty good answer. Now, I thought you guys feed the dolphins to fish. How do your hands smell? A bit fishy? Yeah, pretty gross, hey? Okay, I've got a little trick to show you to get rid of that. Throw your hands out front, rub them together really fast, and then just wipe them down your shirt. We also, of course, have a strong focus on the well-being of our marine friends. It's often necessary for us to run regular health checks, and for this purpose, a blood sample can be really helpful. So, on the dolphin's tail fluke, high to the surface of the skin, there's a large vein, and it's from here we can take the blood as needed. The results can then confirm a suspicion that we have an expecting mum, for example. And if we find we do have a new mum-to-be, it's not long before it becomes time for those all-important ultrasound visits. The dolphins are able to roll over in the water, just like this, and allow us to scan their tummies to keep an eye on the development of the little one inside. And while this is perhaps some of the more serious side of spending time with dolphins, I think we should now get back to the fun stuff. You're absolutely right, Wendy. How about we get back to some more of that dolphin action? things that we can do include not discarding plastic, fishing lines or oils into the water, and obeying fishing regulations that ask only take what you need. Overfishing globally depletes meal opportunities for many marine animals. The ocean world is a delicate one, which we cannot afford to take for granted. And a little bit of active awareness from everybody makes for a strong collective difference. Dive as deep as 500 metres and move through the water at 35 kilometres per hour. They can take microsleep by shutting down one half of their brain or remaining alert at all times. And they can see the sound or sonar known as echolocation. There simply is no other mammal quite like the dolphin. The journey of the dolphin whose beauty continues to captivate the imagination of generations that are yet to come. Well, now it's time to say goodbye, so don't forget the true stars of the show, the Dolphins. Today you've met Sunny, Scooter, Splash, Gemma, Nyla, and our little 2-year-old Jinx and Diva.